All right, so in front of me, guys, we have the new mod here for the Jeep. There's a little wind noise. I'm sorry, I forgot my little windsock that I use for my GoPro. So, but right in front of us is the new mod for the Cherokee here, and I think it looks really, really good. But here we go, guys. Got myself some bumpers here. I got a front stinger here from Affordable Off-Road. It's got the D-ring mounts there, obviously. Pretty good price for it. So far, really great bumper. I actually ended up using it the first day that I not bought it, but the first day that I installed it and did everything. Well, the second day I installed it, and the next day I went off-roading, as you can tell, and I actually ended up using them. Not for me, for somebody else, but also got a rear bumper too. Now the rear bumper actually isn't finished. The hardware store didn't have all the bolts that I needed. They only had I forget how many. They had 5 in stock, so I have 3 bolts on this side and 2 on this side. So I need to buy more bolts, but for now the bumper's on there. It's holding. I'm not gonna like pull anyone from there or use it until I actually get the you know, all the bolts on, but for now it's on there. You know, it will just hold on for now, do the job, just being a bumper back there. But I think it looks really good. I'm really a fan of like the little shorty bumper stinger look. As you can see, it doesn't fully cover across the whole thing. You know, it cuts off like right here, obviously, on both sides. So it's a little like a shorty bumper. And it obviously it's got the stinger on here. Now it came bare metal. I put the bed liner on here, the Dupli Cutter bed liner, which is what I used for, my floors down here. And as you can tell, it's sandy and whatever else, but I used the same stuff that I coated my floors with is what I used for the bumpers. I'm really happy with it. I think it's pretty good stuff. I think it works pretty well. I was kind of like questioning how it was going to come out, to be honest with you, but I had a feeling it would look good, and it came out the way that I thought it would. I didn't look any different. For the D-rings, I got the Smittybilt D-rings. Unfortunately, I don't have the item number for it. I ended up tossing out the package for it, but it's really easy to find. Just type in Smittybilt D-ring. I believe they're 3/4 D-rings. I don't even remember the size. You know, just type in Smittybilt D-rings red, and they'll pop right up. But I think it looks great with the stinger on there. I eventually want to get a winch for it. As you can see, I have the winch plate. There's the 4 bolts. You bolt it right in. But I actually already used this bumper already. Like I said, oh, this friggin' Honda. He drives by all the time. That thing is so loud and annoying. Freaking rice burner. What was I saying? I don't remember. I lost my train of thought from the VTEC. Oh yeah, I used the bumper already. I did pull someone out with it, and it held up great. Now this bumper comes with mounts, like brackets here, that bolt into the unibody to, you know, support it. Like my girlfriend's bumper, she just has the 3 bolts or whatever up front here that the bumper bolts into. But these actually have like brackets, as you can see here, that, you know, you mount into like the unibody and stuff to support it. Huh, looks like it's on like an angle or something. Maybe not. Sorry, I'm just looking at that. It was a pain. What ended up happening was we installed the brackets on the unibody. We went to put the bumper on, and then we realized that you can't put the bumper on, you can't mount the bumper to the brackets when the brackets are on. So we literally had to take all the brackets off again, re-put the bumper on with the brackets on, and then put the whole thing on as one. It ended up being a nightmare doing it. We did it in the rain. We were in the garage. I didn't film it. I wanted to get it done, really. So I didn't film anything. It was kind of dark too, so it had bad lighting. But yeah, we ended up just, I tried to get it done like ASAP. I didn't care if it was rain or whatever. I wanted it done. So I ended up getting installed. Now the rear ended up going easier. We had some problem breaking bolts originally. Like 2 of the bolts down there broke. Me taking the bumpers off, they had to get drilled out. So we drilled it out, and then we, you know, what do they call it? We tapped it. We put a new. Am I missing a screw? Why is this so wobbly? Okay, well, I don't know. I gotta figure that out. But yeah, we had to tap that out. Put some new threading in there. Now for the front bumpers, I ended up breaking like a bolt over here, and I just said, you know what, I'm done with it. I just gave it to someone just to loosen up the bolts. So they just put a torch on and loosened them up, but you may have an issue where your bolts are breaking. If you spray them down with some PB Blaster for a couple days, you might be all right, but I didn't do that, so it's kind of my fault, to be honest with you. But if you have a torch, then you should be fine. But I'm happy with the way it looks. It looks cool when you're driving. You know, you can see the little stinger sticking up there. It's pretty cool. I like the way like the LEDs light up at nighttime. But that's pretty much it. That's the new mod here for the Jeep. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with it. They're really sturdy. I can't see me ever having an issue with this bumper. Really good quality. The welds are absolutely fantastic. I ordered it from Affordable Off-Road. That's their little logo there. But I got it from Affordable Off-Road. They have some stuff for I think, they definitely Cherokees, obviously. Cherokees, I believe they have stuff for Wranglers too. I don't know what year Wranglers. I think the TJ. I don't know if they have any JK stuff. They have stuff for OBS Fords. So if you have like a Ford Bronco even, they have some bumpers for you. A lot of different off-road cars they have bumpers for. And just off-road accessories. The Cherokees they probably have the most stuff for. This is probably where they get most of their business from, the Cherokees. But, you know, they got some pretty good stuff on there. Like I said, definitely very good quality. The welds, super sturdy. You know, my girlfriend's had these bumpers on her Jeep. The same as like rear bumper. Now the front, hers is different than mine. Mine's a little bit beefier than hers. And hers is held up great. So if mine's beefier and hers is doing great, I'm almost certain I'm not going to have any issues whatsoever. Trim this on the older style Jeeps. When you take the bumper off, like the fender sticks down here. It's not like the newer style XJs. So, no wonder this isn't screwed in all the way. So I had to trim that. I just got my grinder, grinded it down. Then I just put a little POR 15 on the bottom. You can't even tell. So I made it like nice and like flush with the you know, the grill here and the headlight bezel. Same thing for the side. Just trimmed it down, put a little POR 15 on it. Boom, good to go. That's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, I'm really happy with it. I think it looks awesome. Definitely made it look a lot more rugged than what it already was. The roof rack kind of made it more rugged, but I don't know, with the bumpers, it looks really rugged now. I think it looks really great. So let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and take care.